Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Autumn here with Canine Co-Pilots. I have a video for you guys today. So as we are training up your dog, there are some things that you need to know when they come home, because this is how you're going to communicate with your dog. And these key words are going to be really important to your dog's understanding of what you mean, okay? So I have a little board here that I'm going to be referring to. The first word that I want to talk about is yes. Yes, said the exact same way. So we always say it like yes, we say it the same way, is always going to be followed by a treat or whatever motivates your dog. For the most part, it's going to be a treat or playing with a toy, okay? Yes is always going to be followed up by a treat. If you say yes and you don't follow it up by the treat, you're breaking the rules, okay? So make sure that if you say yes, you always follow it up with a treat. That's their reward marker. In instances where you would use yes, would be you ask your dog to get on the place bed. As soon as they get up on it, you can say yes and then follow it up with a treat to let them know go place means to get up on that thing. Yes, that's what I like. Here's your treat. Okay, so that's yes. The next word I want to talk about is good. Good is a little bit more free than yes. Think about good as the climb to the top of the mountain, right? So good is just prolonging the behavior. If your dog is on place and you want them to stay for a while, you can use good as freely as you want. Good place. That's a good dog. Good. You can use good freely. Good does not have to be followed up by a food, but yes does. So that's kind of the difference between good. Good is used to just prolong the behavior and continue to let your dog know, hey, I like that. Good job. Keep it up. Good. You get what I'm saying? The next command I want to talk about is your dog's name, because that is actually a command. So, for example, if you call your dog, Fido, come, right? Come is the actual command, but Fido was also a command. Fido is the command to get their attention, okay? So I want you guys to make sure when you're saying your dog's name, you kind of want to say it like they're your friend. Like, hey, buddy, I got something kind of cool to tell you. Like, think about it that way. So when you call your dog Fido, you say it in a more pleasant way. So that's one thing I just wanted to go over, how to say their name, because it does matter. A lot of times dogs will feel like they're in trouble if you say their name too harshly. Even though you're not trying to be harsh, if you're like, Fido, come, they're like, oh, did I do something wrong? You know, so we want to make sure that we're being pleasant when we're starting up our interaction with our dog, okay? The next thing I want to talk about is okay. So let's say you got your dog up on the place bed, and they're doing a good job. You're like, good, good. You say yes. You give them their treat. All right, now you're done. You're satisfied. You want them to come off of their place bed? Well, now you guys are going to use the word okay. Okay, let your dog know, yay, mission complete. You're done. You're free. Go do whatever you want, right? Okay means the place bed is over. The heel command, it's over. You're done. And you can have a big celebration and party. Maybe you guys go play with a ball, play some fetch, or whatever you're going to go do after that. But that just lets them know that the command, the obedience command, it's done. You're good to go, okay? The next command I want to talk about is no or So no/, depending on what's more comfortable for you guys, is used to let your dog know, hey, buddy, that's a mistake. Try something else, okay? So for example, let's say you ask your dog to down, but they give you the best sit in the world. It's not necessarily a place to get mad, but it is a place to let them know, that's not what I meant. I meant for you to do something else. So one thing that you can do, you can be like, down. And that just lets them know, oh, means this isn't right. This isn't what they asked for. Okay, let me try something else. It just lets them know that wasn't right. Try it again. Try something else. Okay, so that's no/. And you guys can use whatever is more comfortable. The biggest thing is, you guys notice how I say yes? I'm like, yes. That's a very it almost sounds like a green light. Like it's like, yeah, good job. For I'm like, like it sounds like kind of like a buzzer. Like, oop, that was wrong. You get what I'm saying? So using your tone is going to be really important for you guys. So be mindful of that and practice. Watch the videos we send you. Practice. Think about why we said things the way we say it, why we do things the way we do it, okay? And then the last thing I want to talk about is actually giving commands, because once you get your dog's attention, so you say their name and they're with you, you are going to tell them to do things. Sit, down, heel, come, right? For these commands, I want you guys to make sure that you're just not going to be spitfiring them, that you're going to be taking your time and saying the words loudly and clearly for your dog to hear it. For example, Fido, sit. You guys notice how I said his name, I took a quick break, and then I said sit. The reason why is because it takes the dogs kind of some time to process. They're going to be like, okay, you said my name. Okay, what'd you say after? Oh, okay, sit. So you want to give them time to process through that. What I don't want you guys to get into the habit of doing is saying, Fido, 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 sit, sit, Fido, sit, sit, sit. You notice how different that sounds, right? Like that's very chaotic. And in turn, your dog will be chaotic. So I want you guys to really focus on when you give commands and when you guys come in for your lessons, that you're not repeating yourself and that you're giving your dog time to hear what you said before you just start giving them tons of information. Think about it kind of like a computer. You do not want to overload it, okay? So this is our video on words that you guys are going to use when your dog gets home. I guess we could just call it marker words. Marker words that you guys will use when your dog gets home. I hope this video makes sense. If you want us to go over anything, I will happily go over it a little bit more in detail. Other than that, you guys, this is your lesson for you guys. Let us know if you have any questions, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.